recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Wrestling fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of Gotmark76 this week. We have a great show lined up for you today. In the World Wrestling Federation, Ken Patera will take on Jake the Snake Roberts. Ken Patera is preparing for his world title opportunity, which will come against Hulk Hogan on August 5th. In the AWA, one half of the AWA World Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Rockers, Marty Jannetty, will take on one half of the Destruction Crew, Wayne Bloom. If Wayne Bloom can secure victory against Marty Jannetty, then the Destruction Crew will receive a future World Tag Team title opportunity. Over in the NWA, as things are getting heated up for the Great American Bash next week, the Great Muta will go one-on-one with Cactus Jack Manson. What a match that's going to be. In preparation for his title defense, Nature Boy Ric Flair will find himself in action this week against one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Robert Gibson. Ric Flair said in a recent interview that the way to defeat Lex Luger is by endurance and stamina, one thing that he will for sure get in his match tonight against Robert Gibson. Robert Gibson, of course, preparing for his title opportunity as he and Ricky Morton will challenge the Road Warriors for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. We begin today's show with a huge match from last week's Independence Day Star Wars as Bruiser Brody goes one-on-one with the Ugandan giant Kamala. We join that match in progress. What a war that was, as Bruiser Brody was able to survive the Ugandan giant Kamala. I'm sure we have not seen the last from these two combatants. We're heading over now to the World Wrestling Federation. Ken Patera will receive a World Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight title match against Hulk Hogan on August 5th. He was scheduled to go against Jake the Snake Roberts. However, in preparation and training for the match against Hulk Hogan, Bobby Heenan had something else in mind. When Jake the Snake Roberts made his way to the ring, Bobby Heenan had another member of the Heenan family go against Jake the Snake Roberts. Will this man be able to defeat the Snake? Let's find out as we go to ringside. So Jake the Snake Roberts, preparing for Ken Patera, was matched up against the Brooklyn Brawler. Now something tells me that was Bobby the Brain Heenan's way of getting inside the head of Jake the Snake Roberts. One has to wonder if that's such a wise idea, as Jake the Snake Roberts, one of the better mind game players here in the World Wrestling Federation. Heading over to the AWA. The World Tag Team Championship scene in the AWA is at an all-time high, with such teams as the Nasty Boys, Bad Company, the Destruction Crew, and the Texas Hangman all vying for an opportunity against the Midnight Rockers. Last week, we saw Brian Knobbs wrestle Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels was able to put away Brian Knobbs, thus the Nasty Boys not getting a World Tag Team title opportunity. This week, Marty Jannetty goes one-on-one with one half of the Destruction Crew, Wayne Bloom. If Wayne Bloom can win this match, then the Destruction Crew will receive a future AWA World Tag Team title match. Without further ado, let's head down to ringside. So Wayne Bloom defeats Marty Jannetty by countout, and that has earned the Destruction Crew a future AWA World Tag Team title opportunity. One has to think that if that's all it took was a countout victory, then why didn't Brian Knobbs do the same thing last week against Shawn Michaels? Well, the Destruction Crew will receive that future World Tag Team title match in the upcoming weeks here on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel. You will not want to miss that. Our following contest features 2 stars from the NWA who will compete in the 2-ring King of the Hill Battle Royal at next week's Great American Bash. They are the Great Muta and Cactus Jack Manson. These 2 men have such different styles. I cannot wait to see this match happen. The introductions have been made. Let's head down to ringside. Welcome back to Gotmark76 this week. There is no surprise that World Class Championship Wrestling has had a very hot streak in recent months. Kerry and Kevin Von Erich just got done battling over the company's World Heavyweight title, with Kerry Von Erich regaining the gold on July 4th's Independence Day Star Wars. He has stated many times that his brother is more important to him than any World Class Heavyweight Championship title could be. Kevin Von Erich is owed a rematch. It's interesting to see if Kevin will take Kerry up on that opportunity. Also in World Class, the Simpson brothers have arrived, as Sean and Steve Simpson will look to challenge current World Class Tag Team Champions John Tatum and Jack Victory for those World Class Tag Team Championships. The tag team scene is big in World Class, as of course John Tatum, Jack Victory, the World Class Tag Team Champions, but also the Fantastics, the newly arrived Sean and Steve Simpson, and of course Black Bart and Wild Bill Irwin. We cannot forget to mention, making his return to World Class is Terry Taylor. Terry Taylor had quite the falling out, you can say, with gentleman Chris Adams, so I kind of wonder if he will be looking to reform that tag team with Chris Adams, or maybe Terry Taylor will challenge for one of the singles titles in World Class Championship Wrestling. And of course, we saw earlier today the blood feud, as Bruiser Brody and Kamala, the Ugandan Giant, have been battling all over Texas with no signs of this feud stopping. First, Bruiser Brody got through his matches with Abdullah the Butcher. We haven't seen Abdullah in recent weeks. The Ugandan Giant Kamala and Bruiser Brody have been going at it, with the Great Kabuki also making his presence felt in that feud. One has to wonder who Bruiser Brody can reach out to for some help if Kamala and Kabuki team up against Bruiser Brody. That does it for this week in World Class Championship Wrestling. I'm your host, Gotmark76, and we'll see you at the matches. And what a great match that was! A contrast of styles as the Great Muta defeats Cactus Jack Manson, but give Cactus Jack credit, he kicked out of the moonsault by the Great Muta. So what a contest between these two men, and I hope that we have not seen the last between these two, as that was a fantastic match. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, the Great American Bash takes place here on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel. The main event, the last opportunity for Lex Luger as he challenges Nature Boy Ric Flair for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Nature Boy Ric Flair, in a tune-up match, said that endurance and stamina will get him through his match against Lex Luger. He agrees that Lex Luger's power is far superior than that of the Nature Boy, so he needs to defeat him in other ways. He has issued a challenge to Robert Gibson, one half of the Rock and Roll Express, in preparation for his match against Lex Luger next week. Robert Gibson also looking to take down a big man, as he will face off against the Road Warriors as him and his partner Ricky Morton challenge for the NWA World Tag Team titles. Our main event this week, Nature Boy Ric Flair and Robert Gibson.
Bye.